It's coming very soon. And a lot of resellers are not going to even realize what's happening until it's happening. So I'm going to tell you exactly what that is on the other side of the intro. So without any further ado, let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is John. Real quick, for those of you who've never watched my videos before, I'm a full-time reseller and I make these videos to try to help other resellers or kind of bring to light things that maybe you didn't see or maybe haven't considered. So if you like this kind of content, please do me a quick favor, hit the like button. I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to the channel. And while you're at it, if you've subscribed to the channel, please hit that notification bell so when I make a live video or when I make one of these videos, you can be notified when that happens. So what am I talking about? What did I say in the intro? That something's going to happen here very soon that is going to maybe throw some people off, even make people quit reselling altogether. And that is, it's the summer slowdown. So for some of you who may have started last year, because of the pandemic and people were pretty much locked inside their house, really couldn't go anywhere other than to do the essentials, people were stuck at home unlike any other summer before. And for that reason, people were more likely to buy stuff online than to go out in the madness. A lot of people at that time last year, we were still trying to figure out what was going on, how serious this was. And there's a lot of people who just didn't want to get out there and to deal with it. And for that reason, we probably didn't have the same kind of summer slowdown. Now, we had a financial issue, and because people were losing their jobs, that may have contributed to some of the slowdown, but it wasn't the same kind of slowdown that we've seen in the past. And just to give you some background, I've been selling for many years on eBay, selling different things. Like I've said in videos before, I've sold diamonds on eBay. I've sold pool tables on eBay. I've sold stun guns on eBay. I've sold all kinds of things over the years on eBay. And it's almost like clockwork from, I'd say, middle to end of June to beginning to middle of September. Every year, it seems like we have a slowdown that just happens on eBay. People are going on vacation in the summertime. Weather is usually, for most of the country, nicer than it is, say, in January, February. And people are scheduling time off to be with their family and just doing things away from shopping or being at home. Historically, while I don't have the numbers in front of me, I can simply just tell you that there is a slowdown coming and you need to know about it. And you need to be aware of what's happening, especially for those of you who are fairly new to reselling, because the knee-jerk reaction would be, whoop, reselling's not for me. I knew I wasn't going to succeed in this. It's not working out, whatever it is. And that's not the message I'm trying to portray in this video. I want you to know what's coming and what's happened historically with that. And I want you to know the things that you can do to lessen the blow, or maybe even not even experience it. I've talked to many resellers who in the past have said, hey, it doesn't really affect me. And of course, leave me some comments down below. Tell me historically if you sold for more than a year, if this affects you, the summer slowdown. And if you've sold for more than just 1 year, you've dealt with multiple summers as a reseller, tell me in your experience how last summer was different than previous summers. For me, I could tell you I was dealing with some things, mainly a move that, of course, any of you who've moved before knows it's not just a one week and done kind of thing. It's usually multiple weeks, and that's kind of what happened in my situation. And not really offering any excuses, but honestly, my sales were already on the decline before I even decided to move. You know, we were deciding to move middle to end of June last year, and we moved the middle part of July, and it was already happening for me. And it could be because my sourcing had changed a little bit, but it definitely was a difference. Maybe not as extreme as previous years, but this year is going to be probably more normal than last year was. If you consider a lot of the states are easing restrictions, people are getting vaccinated and things like that, and are feeling more comfortable about returning back to normal. And returning back to normal means, spending more time with family, spending that little extra money they have, not on that thing that they want, but on that place they want to go to, or that time they want to spend out of their house. And you guys just have to know that's what's happening, and it's a historical thing. And there are things that you can do about it. I think there's some things that we need to realize and come to a realization about. And this whole topic has sort of made me think about what I myself can do better in my own operation. And I think that sometimes as a reseller, we get caught up in this mindset that, hey, I'm a business owner, I don't have a boss, I can make my schedule. You wake up in the morning, get up, decide, at this particular time, I'm going to do my shipping, or I'm going to do this, and I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go watch a movie with the family, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to work some more. A couple hours pass, and you think, I'm not really feeling it right now. I'll come back later tonight. Tonight comes, you're feeling kind of tired. You say, you know what? I know I had a bad day. I'm just going to do double the work tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, you get some stuff done, but it's nowhere near double the effort. And it just kind of makes me wonder, a lot of us are doing this reselling business because maybe we've escaped a 9-to-5. Maybe the idea of working for someone again just isn't in the cards, and this is exactly what we want to do. Maybe you don't have an option. Maybe you're out of work, and most of us have had a 9-to-5 job. So maybe it's just, it's nice to go and get that job again, but in the meantime, I can make this work. But I got to tell you, if we approach this business, and that's what it is, it's your job, it's your business. If we approach this differently than we approach when we have a job working 9-to-5, 40 hours a week, having someone over our shoulders evaluating our performance, our boss, okay? If we treat it differently than that, then you're going to run into problems. And I'm not telling you, not everyone's wired this way. It takes a self-driven person to really be successful in this business. But we have to plug our leaks. And I'm talking to the majority of sellers out there. I know there's a lot of you out there who can do better, myself included. And that involves setting a schedule, a more dependable schedule, sticking to it, creating goals for ourselves. And one thing you can simply do as well, and I did this as well, it's sit down, take a look at your last day, maybe your last 2 days of listing, okay? What were some things you could have done better? What are some things that are keeping you from being efficient or more efficient than you are? So maybe you're listing 10 items a day. What's keeping you from listing 15 a day? And the reason why I mention this and sort of put this in the same ballpark with this summer slowdown is because we have to fix our leaks. We're succeeding or maybe making decent sales right now, but we're certainly not as efficient as we can be. And by you becoming efficient, or maybe plugging your leaks and creating efficiencies in your workflow and getting more listings up, you're going to drive more page views, you're going to drive more impressions to your listings because you have more items that people are looking at. And maybe by creating these efficiencies or being more efficient with your time and creating more listings in your store, if you're selling 5 to 10 items a day right now, maybe that won't drop off. Maybe you'll still sell 5 to 10 items a day. Yeah, you have more items in the store. You've been working a little bit harder, and that will bide you over and get you through the summer months. And then when September rolls around, October, you are going to be even more efficient. Your sales are going to be even better because, generally speaking, when the summer ends, people are back inside and they're buying again. And so this is just a topic I wanted to kind of bring to your attention. Also, you might want to consider how you're sourcing. People are out of jobs. The jobs report came out about a week ago, and it wasn't too good. Are we going to get another stimulus? Are we going to have more money injected into the economy so that people can, without jobs, have the ability to buy your stuff? I just don't know. And that compounded with the summer slowdown, it may not be good. So I would say your sourcing might be something to look at. Last year we spoke about this a little bit, and that is sourcing the needs versus the wants. Now, there's want items out there. Whatever it is, it's something they want but they don't necessarily need. And you have your needs, like your daily hygiene products, your health and beauty stuff, essential clothing, things such as that. And the list can go on and on. Those are just a few different examples of that. And what I'm saying is, people are still going to have items they need to buy, whether they go to Walmart or whether they go to you. And if you're focusing more on need items, you are going to notice less of a hit than if you know, we have a lot of people out there that sell collectibles, vintage items. And I just have a sense that because those are more of want items, that the summer slowdown, as well as the slower economy, may negatively affect you guys more than, say, someone who's already selling these need items I keep talking about. You know, if you're already in a niche where you sell, you know, antiques or collectibles, I'm not telling you to swap all that out for, you know, selling multivitamins. That would be ridiculous. But I want you to know that if you're just selling stuff like this for the first time, that you're probably going to experience a slowdown here in the next couple months. And the only way, other than changing what you sell, that I see you getting through without as big of a hit that some others would take, is by really focusing on your efforts. And these are all things that you can control. You know, how many items you list in a day. You can't add any more hours in a day, but you can certainly improve how you perform within the hours that you're given. Not only that, but the quality of your listings also make a difference. Are you putting up good photos? Are you utilizing your titles correctly? Are you being clear in your descriptions? The list can kind of go on and on. And of course, are your prices good? Because people more than ever, especially when they're out of work, want deals. And are your prices competitive? These are all things that you need to sit down and consider now, because don't wait until middle of June when things are slowing down. Have a game plan, have a plan of action. Get yourself into this mode where you're working a 9 to 5 for someone else, even though you're working for yourself. The good thing about working for yourself, in my mind, is I don't have to beg for a day off. I don't have to fake sick to take a day off. These are all great things, but we can't abuse it. We need to be accountable to ourselves. And I don't want you guys to decide this isn't for you because you're having a few bad months. And historically, it's just the way it is with eBay. So guys, what do you think? Again, please comment down below. Give me some ideas, or let's help each other with some ideas on some things that people can do to sort of help curb this summer slowdown that is historical, and it's more than likely to happen. And you know, any help you can provide, whether it's helping me or helping other sellers who are reading the comments, would be very helpful, and I certainly would appreciate that. So guys, do me a favor, you know, if you like this content, hit the like button. I would appreciate if you'd subscribe and, of course, hit that notification bell. You know, I hate to be Paul Revere. I hate to be the bearer of bad news for those of you who've never dealt with a summer slowdown. And this channel's not designed to be negative at all, but it's designed to help educate so we can all improve and get in front of things before they actually happen. And summer slowdown or no summer slowdown, just know that flipping ain't easy, and we're going to see you guys here very soon. I hope you have a great weekend and keep making those sales and keep making those listings. Take it easy, everyone.